They say silence is deadly. So I guess that makes me a killer, like you. I see, but don't speak. I move silently. My knowledge is the gun, something you can't comprehend. My heart is the trigger and you constantly pull it over and over again. But my mind won't play your game. And my heart can't take this pain. I see, but don't speak. I move silently. I know things and you can't comprehend. Why I keep putting myself in this predicament over and over again? I just sit here silently thinking about me and you. And it's eating you alive. What is my next move? They say silence is deadly. That's all there is between me and you. I know it's killing you inside. So do you finally feel the way I do?
I'm sorry. Young. I know I'm young and know nothing of real pain, but here I am, watching my reflection in the mirror as tears fall once again on another hopeless night. Yes, I'm young and have not yet seen the world, but here it is, in another war with humanity. Words are exchanged and violence succumbs, and I am left to see their consequences around me. I know I'm young and have not figured out what love truly is, but here my heart lies, excruciatingly painful yet loving. So tell me what feeling is true, what feeling is everlasting. Yes, I know I'm young and don't know who I really am, but here my body stands, with bruises and scars that people said I deserved, hands calloused and feet bloody, a chiseled smile learned young, and eyes that no longer hold wonder. Yes, I'm young and don't quite understand the complexity of this world, but you are old and don't quite understand either. So here we are. This was a duet, a soft sleight of hand, a dance in the midst of the world, something only we can understand. The sun douses our bodies in light, a kind of brightness I keep feeling, drawing our souls from inside us out. I can only hope I'm not dreaming.
We enter the world howling, our cries echoing through a ward. Vulnerable and unfamiliar to the rays of fluorescent lighting that greets us. Unacquainted with the chilled air, so unlike our warm hearth we leave behind. We arrive as blank slates. We are innocent. Time passes. It creates us into curious little imps, bright eyes absorbing the wonder of this great new horizon. It appears to be perpetually expanding, vast and exhilarating. It tempts us with the promise of adventure. We crave to turn our slates to stories from which we gain the sole responsibility of authoring. We are innocent. Sooner or later, we find out rare is the one who exhibits full control of his or her own story. Unforeseen circumstances arrive in many forms to wield the pen and record a chapter for us. One may arrive in the form of a friend who quietly writes, inspiration. Another presents itself in the shape of kin who hurriedly scrawl, wisdom. The last may appear in the shape of a lover who deeply inscribes struggle. Our books have evolved from blank tablets to Our slates have evolved from blank tablets to books with torn pages, worn one too many times, covered in markings. Yet, there are still pages left unwritten. We still strive to control the pen. We are innocent. The pages are quickly waning. Our invincible vessels have begun to deteriorate with every turn of a page. Our books are now torn, strained, covered in markings by the dueling companions known as love and pain, loss and gain, heart and brain. They have many names. Despite their numerous titles, they are assigned a single task: to control our stories. We yield the pen to the masters. We stop trying to seize jurisdiction. But we still dare to dream, dare to speak up to the masters and proclaim, you may control my story, but what I do with these chapters is up to me. Silly as it seems, we cling tightly to the remains of Pandora's box, where hope awaits us, fluttering, refusing to abandon her loyal subjects. As we lay stationary, our stories have come to their end. Yet, we pray to hope, pray for a sequel better than the first. We are still innocent.
There is a girl looking through the window. Perhaps she's lost, for I too am losing myself as I see her, small, pale, and alone. Her frightened eyes stare into the coffee shop, seeing barista's vessel, creating caffeine from their fluttering fingers. There is a girl looking through the window. She's taking deep breaths, the kind that you only take when you need some steel in your mind, staring at that loud table of girls in the corner. I've seen those powerful girls, walking through crowds like they are the divider. There is a girl looking through the window, and in that stare, I see myself as I scream at my friend as she walks away from me. And from the next day onwards, I am to her what the cement walls of the school are to me. There is a girl looking through the window. Only now she's looking at me. No, she's looking through me. As I stand up, my friends wincing as my chair scratches on the unyielding floor, my feet stretching to reach the glass door next to her window. But there's no longer a girl looking through the window. There's just the back of her mottled maroon coat as she runs away, boots splashing in puddles, hiding from her pain. And suddenly I'm grateful for rain that hides the downpour on my cheeks, because I know what it means to feel as fragile as the glass you gaze through, to hurt because your heart is like the empty seat beside you. I simply wish that I could sit next to that maroon coat and simply remind her that there is more to life than this.
Our original winner and first runner-up. Our winner for original is SIJA HEADRICK. You can stand up here. Our first runner-up is JADA Brown. See, they came and worked with me. Now, SIJA will get $100. JADA will get $50. And now for our recitation, the winner is Jessica Sloan. And I just had to save this for last. Our first runner-up is SIJA HEADRICK. So Jessie will represent us at Region in recitation, and SIJA and JADA will both go to Region in original poetry. And I appreciate everybody coming out tonight. I hope all of you guys who are not seniors this year will do this again. And by the way, Jada, what grade are you in? Okay, so she's a senior. SIJA is a 9th grader. Jesse is a junior. So I have a freshman, a junior, and a senior. Yay!